Why don't you tell us, Alvin, a bit about your career so far, and in particular, tell us about learning. What have you found out about learning for your own perspective, and what is it you like to teach others and look for in learners and folks that you mentor, perhaps?
Well, the interesting thing is that, I did not start my career in cybersecurity, but like Declan, I had incestuous curiosity about technology. I was very intrigued how things work. I actually began my career as a photojournalist. Subsequently, I came to PR for high-tech industry. Then I went to product marketing, and then eventually I ended up in marketing. I helped a friend start a headhunting firm. I did some business consulting, and then only after that, after about 18 years across doing all of that, then I came to cybersecurity. That was about 8 years ago. The key takeaway that I actually acquired over the years is to look at technology not in isolation, but to look at technology in its context against the entire business. Hence, whenever I engage with any customers, I always talk about cybersecurity not from a standpoint about this is a firewall, this is a sandbox, but more along the lines of this is your business, this is your business framework, this is the business workflow. In this line that you're currently trying to manage, these are the areas of potential vulnerabilities. These vulnerabilities can be exploited by hackers in such shape and form. As a result, you should be thinking about how do you patch those, and those areas that you patch, what critical assets are you actually protecting in that light. So I take a very contextualized approach to cybersecurity, whereby it's all about the value and the business outcome that we can enable our customers to achieve from the solution. So that's why it's slightly different. So in the lecturing that I do, it's all about business alignment. It's all about taking looking at cybersecurity and looking at a symbiotic relationship between the business, the network, and cybersecurity. Because when the business changes in whatever shape or form, so a simple example to illustrate this is, in the past, business was very core network centric, or they managed the entire value chain or most of the value chain. So everything was in control, you have clear visibility. But right now we embrace cloud. So your business has embraced cloud. Your network now consists of both on-prem and cloud. So your network has evolved. So the way that you manage security has to change with that. And right now, even more recently, we're looking at services appearing at the edge because of IPv6 and the likes of all of those. So we need to, again, look at how that network have shaped and how cybersecurity needs to be aligned to that. So in the course that I teach, and whenever I give any counsel to anybody, the things I look out for is, number one, curiosity, somebody who is very curious, but curiosity with the analytical mindset, whereby he's very curious about not only how things work, but how the things sit in the light of the business in here and now, in the present, but what are the possibilities for that organization for the future? Because there's no point in looking at security to defend a slice in time, but a continuum of time is more important, because when you know that things are about to shape and evolve and change, it's important for you to be able to map to that. So in the courses that I talk about that, I talk about business models. I talk about changing business models. I talk about how are they structured and how it is modeled for the different industries. So I cover different industries and things that they need to bear in mind, that in this instance, the business needs to evolve because of its focus on customer centricity. So what does it mean for customer centricity, and what are the different elements in the organization that supports the company ability to do that? And hence, what is the role of cybersecurity to protect that entire ecosystem within the company itself and also outside of the company? So everything starts with the business.